Behind us as we head into the first long weekend of the year, Family Day. A cold start today will be around -5 for this afternoon, and the frigid temperatures will stick around tomorrow morning. Our meteorologist Jill Taylor says we'll be waking up to a wind chill of -17.
After that cold start Saturday, we'll start to get that milder air working in again, and highs for the Family Day weekend 5 to about 7 degrees, so well above average once again. The average high is just -1.
And lots to see and do for the Family Day long weekend if you're sticking around the GTA. Complete details along with a list of what's open and closed on Monday are at toronto.citynews.ca. More Kearney City News. And we'll check your gas prices next.
City News Time 12:39.
People come to Canada for many reasons. No matter where they're from or why they're here, a warm Canadian welcome can make a difference. There are many ways to make a newcomer feel at home. A friendly greeting, an introduction to neighbors, or a simple offer of help getting settled into your community. Visit canada.ca/warm-welcome to find out how. Message brought to you by the Government of Canada.
Now, the City News gas price update. Empro predicts the price will drop 2 cents at midnight to just under $1.45 a liter at most GTA stations. Coming up, traffic and weather together.
City News Time 12:40.
Desjardins Insurance presents Know Your Client. Playing today is Desjardins agent Janelle.
Let's do this.
Janelle, what did your client Kelly just purchase?
A season ski pass.
So you suggested
Winter tires.
because
They'll help her save money on auto insurance.
and
Make winter her wonderland.
you are correct. Yeah.
Switch to a Desjardins insurance agent who gets to know what you really need. Desjardins Insurance. Exclusions and conditions apply.
Find lifestyle inspiration at every turn. Appliance Canada is the place to begin. We want you to think about luxury appliances in a whole new way. With brands like Sub-Zero, Wolf, Thermador, Gaggenau, Heston, and more. Call, click, or connect with us online today. Appliance Canada. For your home. For your life. Commence streaming today at appliancecanada.com/lifestyles.
City News Time 12:41.
Time for traffic and weather together, and with Toronto's most frequent traffic reports, here's Carrie Prunskis. This report is brought to you by Specsavers. It's a mess on the southbound 400. We have problems south of Mapleview. First, some wood debris scattered across all lanes in this area, and there's a collision. 3 vehicles involved, according to traffic spotters. One of them is a transport truck, so we have the left lane and the right lanes blocked off. You're just getting through in the center lane. It is absolutely jammed here on the southbound 400 from Essa to south of Mapleview. Now, as for the alternates, I would stick with Highway 27 southbound instead. Just keep in mind that there's a portion of Veterans Drive, which is just west of the 400, that's closed from south of Mapleview to McKay, all for long-term construction. Northbound on the 400, watch out for a stalled vehicle north of King Road. MTO reporting it's blocking the right lane. I don't see any delays there, but it is busy beyond this on the northbound 400. Jams up from Innisfil Beach Road to approaching Mapleview. Extra busy because of that southbound problem. We have a new issue on the westbound 401. It's at the 409 in the Express. The left lane is blocked with a stalled vehicle. Delays on the westbound 401. It's busy from the 404 to Bayview on the Express, and from approaching Bayview to Yonge in the Collectors. Not too bad, though, as you head past that problem by the 409. However, I'm seeing a backup getting closer to the 427, so we could have a new problem there. It's getting really jammed up here from Kipling now to the 427, so I'll check with MTO, see if we have anything there. I can see a problem on the eastbound QAW, east of Cawthra. The ramp lane is partially blocked with a stalled truck, so it's busy now on the eastbound QAW from here, Ontario, to east of Cawthra. A slow go on the eastbound Gardner as you approach the Humber Bridge to Parkside, and expect delays up the northbound DVP from Don Mills to York Mills. Eastbound on the 401 is busy from east of Dixie in the Collectors onto the 427 ramps, and then traffic is slow from the 427 to the 400 Express and Collectors. It opens right up once you're east of the 400, but we do have delays into Ajax from Westney to east of Salem. 2 pairs of glasses from $99. That's what we call Specsavers Love. Available at Specsavers at Upper Canada Mall in Newmarket. Limited time offer. Conditions apply. See specsavers.ca. And now with the forecast, here's Jill Taylor.
A gusty wind out of the north-northwest, chance of some flurries. We'll get into some clearing as well, and our guaranteed high already reached. It was 0 early this morning, sit at about -5 the rest of the day, -10 for the overnight low. We'll feel like minus 17 with a gusty west wind. For the weekend, the family day long weekend, milder air returns after a cold start to Saturday, up to 5 degrees, sun and cloud. Cloudy Sunday, near 7, and family day Monday, cloudy, windy, and 5. For today, already reached our guaranteed high, 0.
Downtown right now, minus 5, feeling like minus 14. City News Time, 12:43.
Now the dynamic funds market minute to the business center. Here's Irene Precklin. And Judy, the TSX is down 96 points to 20,510. Gold stocks, energy stocks, as well as materials, to a lesser degree, industrials lower. On Wall Street, the Dow back in negative territory, lower by 34 points. The S&P 500 declining 28, and the Nasdaq is lower by 158. The Canadian dollar sits at 74.19 cents U.S. That is down slightly. We've got crude futures down $2.20 to $76.29 a barrel. Gold is now flat at $18.51.60 an ounce. Now at the Business Center, I'm Irene Precklin.
How can you minimize inflation risk? Step 1. Talk to a financial advisor. See why advice matters, now more than ever. Visit dynamic.ca/advice to learn more. At Toyota, our vehicles have always had quality and capability built right in.
Because sometimes the middle of nowhere is exactly where you want to go.
Quality means everything to us because it means everything to you. Lease a 2023 Tacoma Access Cab TRD Off-Road from $131 weekly for 60 months at 8.39% with $4,950 down. They're in stock now. Visit shoptoyota.ca or your local Ontario Toyota dealer today. It's time to Toyota.
Ray Mayotte here for eBay Motors. So you ordered a new air filter for your car. You try to install it, but it doesn't fit. So you take a little bit off the sides. Well, still doesn't fit? Well, you could try to sit on it. Or just go to eBay Motors and get it right the first time. When you see the green check, you know that part's going to fit. Air filters, brakes, headlights, eBay Motors has millions of parts. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors, let's ride.
Watch, listen, connect. This is City News 680. Everywhere.
A mix of sun and cloud downtown, minus 6, feeling like minus 9. Good afternoon. I'm Judy Friedman.
And I'm Zach Bodenstein. Here's what's making news right now.
We're following breaking news from Parliament Hill, where the findings of a public inquiry into the use of the Emergencies Act by our federal government has just been released. It finds the threshold was met. Justice Rouleau, who was the inquiry's commissioner, said, quote, "I've concluded the very high threshold for invocation was met. I have done so with reluctance." A published report says China used a sophisticated strategy to influence the Canadian federal election in 2021. It says that there were two main goals: getting Justin Trudeau's Liberals re-elected to a minority government and preventing conservative politicians from winning. And looking ahead to the family day-long weekend, the forecast is on the up and up. After a brief cold snap ends tomorrow, we could hit 5 degrees tomorrow. And now time for sports from Sportsnet 590. The Fan, here's Justin Morissette.
We're going to go in on the ice, where you'll have to wait another day to see the Maple Leafs get back at it. Toronto playing just the lightest of schedules this week. One game in a 6-day span, and that was Wednesday's 5-2 blowout of the Blackhawks. Austin Matthews got back in the lineup in that one, playing his first game in 3 weeks, having been hampered by a knee sprain. He finished with the 150th multi-point game of his career, and will go gunning for number 151 tomorrow when the Leafs host the Habs on Hockey Night in Canada. Montreal fresh off a 6-2 clobbering at the hands of the Hurricanes last night in Carolina. Finally on the pitch, the Canadian women's national team played yesterday's opening match against the Americans in the She Believes Cup. In protest, Canada sporting purple t-shirts ahead of kickoff with "Enough is Enough" printed on them. The women really forced into play in this game after hoping to sit in protest for the way funding is being cut, engaging in a public war of words with their governing body, Canada Soccer. The women putting out a statement ahead of the game stating, "Our players will be wearing purple as a symbol of protest. Purple has historically been associated with effort to achieve gender equality. Considering the current circumstances, our players will continue to wear purple until our association has standards in place that ensure equal treatment and opportunity." The Canadian women wound up dropping their opener ultimately as the U.S. took it 2-0. Sports at 15:45 past every hour, anytime online at sportsnet.ca.
When Lexus brought out the first RX over 20 years ago, it was the world's first luxury crossover SUV, and it changed SUVs forever. Since then, the class-leading RX brings us closer to perfection, more luxurious, breathtaking handling, intuitive technology, safety above all. Come see the 2023 RX at Lexus of Oakville, starting at $61,275 plus HST and licensing. Even the price is perfection. Lexus of Oakville. Anyone can sell a car. Very few can deliver a Lexus.
Thinking about starting insulin? You might be. Tresiba is the #1 prescribed long-acting insulin by endocrinologists in Canada. Its flexible dosing means you can take once daily Tresiba at whatever time works best for you, with at least 8 hours between doses, even right after you test your morning blood sugar. Talk to your doctor today to see if Tresiba is right for you, and visit nowready.ca.
City News Time, 12:49. After years of missed deadlines on the Eglinton Crosstown LRT line, the board overseeing Metrolinx cannot get a clear timeline for completion.
An agreement between Metrolinx and Crosslinx, the private sector builder of the line, called for it to be mostly completed by the end of 2022. New whistleblower documents handed out by councillors Mike Cole and Josh Mallow on Friday, along with pages of an internal report obtained by City News from September, paint a picture of trouble at that time. Metrolinx staff wrote there was a lack of a credible plan to deliver the project, along with safety issues, water and mold problems, and health and safety concerns. Cole and Matlow want a public inquiry.
This is about Eglinton, but it's also to ensure that there are lessons learned.
City News has asked about the new time frame and specific issues holding up the line for months now. Mulrooney has repeatedly said they want to make sure it's safe before it's operating. We don't entirely know what's unsafe about it. At Young and Eglinton, Nick Westall, City News.
Coming up, we will check traffic in your extended forecast. City News Time, 12:50.
Okay, Steven, you ready to dream bigger? Ready, Max. You see your usual dream. Now you see how big it could be with Friday's Lotomax jackpot of an estimated $30 million. When I count to 3, you will awaken and share your Maxified dream. 1, 2, 3. A deep-sea exploration sub to swim with my favorite exotic fish. Oh, mesmerizing. This Friday's Lotomax jackpot is an estimated $30 million. Why dream to the min when you can dream to the max?
I couldn't sleep. At first, I thought it was my partner snoring, but then I talked to the pillow professors, and now I can't get out of bed.
We interrupt this commercial message to bring you another more important commercial message.
The RRSP contribution deadline is March 1st. Your local Edward Jones advisor is ready with active advice and guidance to make the most of your RRSP contribution and help you feel better about your money. Visit edwardjones.ca/feelgood.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled program.
City News Time, 12:51, with Toronto's most frequent traffic reports. Here's Carrie Prunskis. This report is brought to you by Mark Feldstein and Associates. The slowest route right now is the southbound 400. Ongoing problems south of Mapleview. 2 issues at play. We have wood debris on the highway, as well as a collision, and it's involving at least 3 vehicles, according to traffic spotters. So only